Hey guys, Luke here, your digital concierge with Gramophone. Today we're going to be taking a look at a really interesting product from Sony as it falls into a little bit of a different space. This is the IER-M9 Pro Audio Stage Monitors. Discover a new realm of musical expression and emotional nuance when it comes to music playback. The Sony IER-M9s offer you every detail there is to hear for excellent tracking while you're performing on stage so that you don't miss any beat, whether you are the performer or you are the listener. We're going to see how well they really do perform, but before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the Gramophone channel, click that bell notification icon, because we've got a lot of excellent products on the way for you, including more top-grade headphones just like this. Now then, let's see just how pro Sony can go. So check this out. Opens up like a book. And look at that presentation. You have your primary unit sitting up here, a whole slew of earbud options for comfort and fitment, two different cables, one that gives you balanced connection and one a standard 3.5, a travel case. I mean, just look at this. It's like opening up a book of audio performance. And everything in our little book here has been molded and purpose constructed to support and store all of our pieces with perfection. This is another example of one of those boxes you should never throw away, which I always preach about audio products anyway, especially this one. Everything about the box itself, the materials it uses, and how it presents the product to you just screams of satisfaction. The M9s use a penta-driver-based balance armature system that's going to deliver really great linearity, especially excellent reproduction of treble notes for great tracking while on stage. These also feature a super tweeter in one of those armatures that's made out of a magnesium alloy for lightning-fast response and exacting extraction of any musical nuance imaginable. Every hit, every transient, every soft sweep turn on a dime speed. These also use an audio-grade film capacitor for less distortion in the crossover network. The inner housing of the M9 is also constructed out of magnesium for rigidity, more rigidity, less bending, warping, less distortion. Even the sound path from the end of the drivers into your ear canal is made out of magnesium again. That way you can rest assured that anything that comes out of the M9 and hits your eardrum is coming out with complete transparency, exactly as it was intended to sound. These will perform from 5 Hz to 40 kHz. That is a huge range, especially for an IEM. And finally, these have an impedance of just 20 ohms at 1 kHz. That means anything can drive these. Alright guys, design of the M9s, which is already pretty much self-explanatory as they look awesome. Notice the little preformed ear hanger resting at the bottom of where your lobe would be. That is so that this unit automatically fits most ears right off the get-go. If you look down at the bottom, there are 13 variations of earbud, from all kinds of sizes of simple silicone earbuds to Sony's much denser, softer, yet more rigid and durable ear tips, which I highly recommend trying out as they have a very unique feel to them and I feel make a very good seal in your ear. The outer housing of the M9 is also made out of magnesium. Basically, the majority of the unit is magnesium for its combination of lightweight, durability, and most importantly for audio, rigidity, as it resists the addition of any distortion from resonance. Due to the shape of the bud and the excellent customization provided by the wide range of sizes of the ear tips, the M9s are virtually guaranteed to stay in place even when rocking out and performing on stage. You'll never worry about losing a bud, losing tracking, or being thrown off in any way. Also guys, if you take note of the cables, you'll see that there is a preformed hanger built into both, meaning that the buds will have the cable easily come up and wrap around the perimeter of your ear and pop right into place in the center of your ear. This makes placing the buds into your ear, even at night or in low visibility, extremely easy. It's all very intuitive. Plus, that hook guarantees that one extra bit of stability to further guarantee that these will not fall out and ruin your performance or your home music listening. Both of the cables are a totally oxygen-free copper that has then been silver-plated for complete transparency of signal through the cable with guarantee of no signal loss. Another really cool feature of the cable that we don't often think about is that it is silk wrapped to reduce microphonics. By that I mean, if it scratches up against your shirt or jacket, you're very unlikely to hear it come through into your ear. Many cheap cables are known for doing that, and it's not something we think about. But if we're in the middle of a performance, or we're critically listening and attempting to evaluate a song's playback, that can be a big factor and it can throw you off. So Sony looking out for even that fine detail is really exemplary of the level of product they have achieved here. The cable meets the earbud utilizing a gold-plated plug, again for signal clarity and the fact that gold does not easily tarnish, and that is all non-magnetic, once again for the sake of purity. And of course, it goes without saying that both cables are detachable. And finally, guys, we gotta talk about this carrying case. It's a lovely little piece. It's wrapped in what kind of feels like a canvas-like material that feels very durable to the touch. The top feels like it might actually be metal and has a very nice matted texture to it. Pop that open, it's a magnetic latch. You know, I love magnets in my audio products. You have this wrap that you wrap your earbuds in and then pop the monitors into on the end. Cable clip for your shirt, as well as a cleaning cloth for the outer carbon fiber portion of the buds, which looks really sharp, by the way. I like that Sony has really thought of everything here, not only giving you an excellent presentation in the book box, but also a great case to keep everything stored in when you're on the go. These are just as useful as a great portable listening experience, considering even your phone can drive them, to being plugged into a high-end DAC and amp at home for critical listening, and of course, while on stage, if you are a performer and you need a pro/audiophile grade product so that you will perform to your best. The M9s feature compatibility with almost any IEM type cable, as most of them use this common snap connector. However, for what comes in the box, you do get two options, both of which are probably all you're really going to ever need anyway, as these are excellent quality cables as we previously mentioned. The first is your standard 3.5mm cable, which you'll find on devices such as your phone, to say something like a laptop or desktop computer, and many, many more. We all know that connector, we have seen it everywhere and used it on many things. But there's something special in this box too. Your other cable is Sony's patented Pentacon connector using a 4.4mm tip ring sleeve with 5 different points of contact, hence Pentacon. You get a hot and cold for right and left, all sharing a common ground, just like a balanced XLR cable would do, but in a connector that small. That is some impressive engineering by Sony, and if you have the option of using it, I highly recommend that you do, as balanced audio is simply wonderful. For just under $2,000 with their pin-up balanced armature system, magnesium super tweeters, magnesium inner housing, and the optimized sound path, the M9 stage monitors by Sony reproduce even the most subtle sounds and emotions so that you can enhance your performance and play to your best. If you guys are ready to experience a product that serves both the professional and the audiophile and does so equally well, head on over to skybygramophone.com. You can pick up your own pair of M9s, have them shipped fast and free straight to your door after a secure checkout. Also, be sure to stop by and demo products like this at our showrooms. You'll find us in Timonium, Columbia, and Gaithersburg, Maryland. Also, while you're out, please stop by our Kitchen Design Center in Hunt Valley, Maryland. Finally, you can also find us on social media. We are on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as others. Check the links in the description. If you need any help coming up with project ideas, if you need to schedule a service request, or you'd like to speak to one of our hi-fi home theater and interior design experts, get inspired at gramophone.com. If you have any questions for me about anything that I've covered here on the channel, ask at gramophone.com. I'd love to help you. Give me a like and a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Put a comment down below, tell me what you think, and subscribe to the Gramophone channel for all of your audio and home theater needs. Of course, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of the M9s? What do you want to see from us in the future? It's always a pleasure. Thank you for watching. Be seeing you.